welcome back to the channel, besties. Today I've got a bonus build video for you, and I figured since we're so close to Halloween, I wanted to do like a little bit of like a spooky build. Starting out, I really wanted to do like a haunted house, like the haunted house lot type, make it look a little run down with like all like the, run down like wall decals and like spider webs and everything. But truth be told, I just really wasn't vibing with it. I really wasn't feeling with it, and I kept like bulldozing the lot over and over again, and I was like, this isn't what my brain wants to create right now. What my brain did want to create was kind of like a little like kitchen witch cottage cozy cat like thing. So I built a little like witch's cottage, just very very loose on like the whole like cottage aspect of it, because I still wanted it to like look like it would still be a part of Forgotten Hollow. So we are in the vampires game pack world here of Forgotten Hollow. It's a little brighter, and I do think that just comes from what I think like a witch's cottage would look like, but still very compact, perfect for like a little witch's hobby to take place. Got some greenery and whatnot, but I am so excited to show you guys around. So without further ado, let's go ahead and have a little tour of this little witch's cottage. She's like so cute. I would actually like live in her in real life. Let me make sure the walls are all the way up. Let's go down a floor and let's go on in. So immediately we are taken into just the entryway here. Nothing special, truthfully. We're just gonna walk in. Little hallway. Lots of clutter we're gonna see here, because in my head, in my mind, what I'm imagining is this witch collects a lot. She's like maybe in super like gardening and like herbal things and mixology and everything like in that kind of era. So yeah, just to give you a little bit of insight there. Don't look too much to the right yet. We're gonna start off on the left. And here we have a gorgeous little living room TV area place to gather around. I thought the cabinets from the, what's the new fairy pack called? Enchanted by Nature. I thought the cabinets from the new Enchanted by Nature pack would be lovely. I don't know why it's not showing, but there are books on that bookcase right now. What the heck? What happened to my books, guys? Don't worry. What happened to my books? Guys, my books are gone. I decorated those shelves. Don't think I'm lazy. Truly, please don't think I'm lazy. Oh my gosh, now I'm like too high up. Hold on. Get me out of my head. Okay. Don't think I'm lazy. I swear there were books, and there was also stuff on top of the those two cabinets right there in the center. It's a mystery. It's a Halloween spooky mystery. Okay, that was a little bit much. Sorry. But anyways, just so you know, like a cute, colorful, cozy little area. Like I said, she's probably really into like gardening and plants, because she probably uses them for ingredients for her like potions and such. And she's just like homey. She has like a bunch of like pictures and shit on the wall. Like, who doesn't love that? She's into like crafts and like cross stitch and like knitting and stuff. But then we're gonna kind of like move through here. We do have an open concept floor plan. Look at it, take it all in. Where's my fireplace? There's the fireplace. Okay, maybe I can't show you the whole thing in tab mode, but maybe it'll show up again here. Okay, nope, camera's too high again. Excuse me, guys, I promise. I'm okay, perfect. Okay. So then kind of just like moving through here, we'd have a good little fireplace, a good little rug to lay out. Maybe it comes to life and it's our little like witchy friend, who knows? A bar to create potions and concoctions, obviously, and just more storage and whatnot, but also still kind of keeping it earthy, And then we move on into the kitchen and dining area. Once again, we just have so many little knickknacks and things, so just storage for that. Kept the aesthetic pretty like country living, what do they call it, like French Victorian kind of, sort of, just a little hint. In here, just kind of stick with that like cottage vibe, like the little like out in the woods witch's cottage vibe. Fun little gallery wall here with mirrors and pots and pans, and I don't know, I just think this kitchen is freaking adorable. Love the little bar stools there. Love the little broom there. And all the, like, the dried flowers and herbs above the archway there. Speaking of that archway, if we go on and take a look inside here, this is just like a little, kind of like a mudroom almost. That takes us to the door out back. It's again just more clutter. Maybe she's more into like gardening. Like I said, you know, bunch of tomes, bunch of books, some canvases, because who doesn't like to paint from time to time? Just different stuff on the walls. There's not much out back. It's just a little fenced off area. Just, you know, room to grow, I guess. So making our way back inside, let's go ahead and start with this side of the house first. Let's go ahead and go to the left. So in this room here, we have like a little spare bedroom. Oh, and there's a tree inside on the corner. I gotta fix that. Oops. Anyways, just like a cute little spare bedroom, but I wanted it to be pretty complete. So we have a bed, nightstand, a full dresser, a full bookcase, a desk with a computer. I imagine a little trunk full of little things. Maybe like it's a little traveling witch from a different coven or something, you know? Very, very imagination went hard on this one kind of thing to kind of bring that story all together. So, I don't know. I love this one. It's green, kind of keeping with the earth theme. Just cute, just simple. Ignore the tree inside, and we're good. Coming out of the bedroom, we can make our way into here, and we find ourselves in a cute little cottage bathroom. Once again, you know, we're pretty modern for a cottage, but, you know, the aesthetic is there. The vibe is there, and that's what counts, right? Nothing too special to bring home about. We do have just like our own little toilet room. Love when those exist. And yeah, just a cute little bathroom. And then to the left of this, across the hall from that spare bedroom, we have a little junk hobby room. I don't know. Once again, I figured this place is just full of clutter of things that we've used, maybe for spells and incantations and potions and concoctions. So just kind of a room to throw a bunch of junk and some woodworking table and a lot of stuff from that basement treasures kit, attic treasures, basement treasures kit. But yeah, she's just in here. Look up some recipes, go on a little picnic. Who knows? It's just very cozy, just very warm. You know what I mean? But coming out of this door, we'll go ahead and we'll move straight on into the primary bedroom. So coming through this door here, we enter the primary bedroom, aka the bedroom of Miss Witch herself, or Mr. Witch. Just a little vibey, you know what I mean? A little earthy, but we're still into like wood tones and old things. I just wanted it to look like lived in, but pretty clean, you know what I mean? Love a good antique mirror, love a good little cabinet. What can I say? Through this door, we enter into the ensuite attached bathroom. So you will notice right here on the right-hand side, we do have a walk-in shower with 2 shower heads. I don't know, that new glass wallpaper, glass walling, to me, it just feels very witchy. And then on the left-hand side, we have our own little potty room. Simple, modest, country, you know what I mean? I do love the tile in here. I went like a little smidge fancier, but to me it still has like that essence with it. But then we have our little clawfoot tub. Once again, more plants, some cute lighting to go around it, and a little counter, you know, a little vanity counter. Kept it pretty clean. And then I wanted it to be like, oh, you know, it's just a bookcase randomly in a bathroom. There's nothing behind there. Psych! This is our little witchy and supernatural room. You know, we're doing spells in here, we're learning about things, we're putting things together. We have some informational posters all along the walls about different things that I thought would be kind of like witchy or in the vein of supernatural, you know what I mean? And so let's check this little cubby area, just back here in the corner of the house. Away, it's a secret, and the only way you could access it is through the primary bathroom, which is through the primary bedroom, which our witch will guard closely, I imagine. So there you have it. There is this tiny little witch's cottage. Once again, pretty small, pretty tiny. I built this based off an actual floor plan I found online for like a Tudor style home. I don't know. I just like it. She's simple. She's cute. She's a little witch's cottage. Very minimal. Little low effort, I'm not gonna lie, but it's good. Who cares? I love it. If you guys like what you see, I will go ahead and put it on the gallery for you. It was fun. I like building things and themes and whatnot, so I'm probably gonna do a little bit more of these for you here in the future. Thing I like about this one the most is you could totally download it unfurnished, and it's just a cute little house. Like, it doesn't have to be witchy. So we're gonna call it versatile, okay? But with that, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for sticking along through this walkthrough, and I will see you in the next bonus video. Bye.